welcome to Squishy Guitar and Music, and I am going to be reviewing this Harley Benton Lemon Burst. So let's see what we got. Oh, I haven't done anything. It just came out of the box. The only thing I did do it was I put 9s on it and I set it up because the action was terrible. The frets were really scratchy, so I just hand polished them with those like 4-colored little Scotch-Brite kind of cloths. So I rubbed them down just by hand. So they're a lot better. I oiled the wood. That's it. So let's check it out. First thing I can tell you is the finish work is really nice. So I don't see any sanding swirls or nothing. It's also got really nice binding on it. The binding's a nice touch because it's got the multi-layered with the black in it, unless it's fake and it's not really multi-layered, but that's a lot of extra work. The electronics, these things feel cheap. These ones are really hard to turn, but these ones actually feel better. The tones, I mean, the volumes move super easy. These are the pull pots, that coil split, so they're probably different pots, but these ones move kind of cheap. Also, right offhand, when I was setting it up, the bridge is cheap. Everything shifts, moves around, it's loose. And also all the saddles are cut for the same string gauge. No, not cool. This doesn't fit really very well on the posts, as well as I can see the machine marks in the slot. It's just not very well done. So these, not a fan of, and also didn't like the feel of the tuning pegs. Neck profile is what I don't like. This feels like half a freaking tree trunk or a bat. There's just like no contour at all to it. Good piece of wood on the fingerboard, looks like. It sort of sounds like acoustically. So first test is see what this finish sounds like. I would say it sounds a little on the dull side, so that's a little better. It's probably because the wood is green. They probably make these with green wood, and also that the finish is fairly new. I just got it, and the shipment just came, so it's probably just built. Usually you like the wood to sound nice, and if you rub your finger up and down along the F-hole, it should make this sounds kind of muted a little bit, like it's got a piece of plastic over the top of it or something, which it kind of does. Trying to feel where all the vibrations are and stuff are coming and how much energy is coming out of this thing. Probably not too much. The bridge is probably sucking up a lot with all the play, so it's only contacting in a little few weak spots, and that's the energy that's coming down. Same as this bridge post. That would probably fix that a bit. It's not much louder than my Les Paul, which is action's really good. Let's plug this bad boy in. So we're plugging it into this, it's a 1-watt amp from a record player, 1950s record player. And the speaker cabinet is I call it Lunch Lady Combo. It's from an old cafeteria in an old school they took down. The lunch lady probably yelled at the kids through that thing. But right now I'm going to play through it. So let's just see what it does. That's just the neck pickup. Let's try the bridge. Everything wide open. And the middle is going to be okay, that's pretty much the whole thing with nothing going on straight into that amp. Not bad. Let's see if we can make some music with this thing. Roll down the tone a bit. That's kind of cool. The way the tone cuts off, it's really abrupt at the end. Can use it kind of like an old school vibe or tremolo. Let's try spout on 2, volume about 5. Just put on a little bit of compression. It's not staying on tune super good. Let's check that. It's going sharp. That's interesting. B's sharp again, which is weird. Move the tuner down. Nothing happens. Bend it. Still nothing happened. Let me try a stretchy pull. Now it's in. Now there's some definite funky going on with the tension and the nut. I did put graphite. I put some pencil lead all in there. And I made sure everything was really clean before I strung it up. And it's not really, there's some issues with tension between when you tighten the tuner, that weight's on one side of the gear. When you go flat, it just moves to the other side and there's slop in the system till it hits the next tooth. Then it starts to push. So during all this play, there's no feel, there's no nothing. But once the peg moves, the pitch still doesn't even drop because it's hanging up in the nut a bit. Okay, let's put some compression. Here we go. So a tune again sounds like. That part of this experience sucks. This part sounds nice. Let's try with a little bit of a freeze pedal. A minor 7. Some delay. Try a loopy. All in all, thumbs up. It's a good start. I will be messing with it, so stay tuned if you're interested in finding out what the hell I do to this. But that was pretty fun. Music came out of it. It's kind of passed the jam test. If it doesn't inspire me to play anything, then usually it's not very good. And so that made a jam. Do you like punk rock tones? You got them.